What's up, guys? I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and today is going to be a quick look at the Tensa 4 hammock stand. So as you can see, you've got 4 metal tubes, and this is a compact stand that only weighs like 11 pounds altogether. And I'll show you up close what it looks like. So if you're not familiar with the tensahedron principle, I guess you'd say it works off of tension. So this end here is my foot end, so it's higher, and you've got a strap, the cinch buckle that runs down to an anchor point, and here I've got it anchored to a tree, but it comes with a boom stake, so you can anchor it out really far, and it also comes with an orange screw that you can use depending on which soil you have. So it's put together. You've got holes in each side of both of these. This piece of amp steel runs through it. This is just to feed it through the hole, loop it around, and it's connected. And then you've got a Ridgeline. It's got daisy chain on one end, or actually on both ends, sorry. And you loop the Ridgeline also through this piece of amp steel. Do it on both ends. The kit comes with 4 4-section poles and 4 3-section poles. You put them together and you've got 4 7-section poles. Coming down here at the feet, you've just got amp steel loops that feed through. You've got an orange base strap to adjust it this way, which will adjust how high your hammock sits. Coming down to my head end, it's lower. You got the same thing. And the amp steel runs through both of the poles. The other end of the Ridgeline is looped around it. This is a head end strap. The head end strap just keeps it from mouse trapping on you or clamshelling on you. And then again, you've got daisy chain for your hammock suspension. This here is an add-on. It's a Tarp Extension. So you've just got these lines here, and then a grommet. And on the other end, you've got this orange line here that loops around it, and then the pole. The stand is a fulcrum, so it doesn't pull in. And then you can raise your tarp higher. You can use your tarp on the stand, but if you want to raise it up higher, you can get the Tarp Extensions. So looking inside, you can see how it works. And then if you wanted to use it with a bridge hammock, you can have these V's on either end, and it'll work with a bridge hammock also. The head end strap is real loose. You can see the orange screw down here. So the head end just keeps it from folding back on you. It's loose, doesn't provide any stability or anything. You can see the head end or the foot end is considerably higher. That way my head end of my hammock is lower. In here I've got my Dutch Chameleon. And then this tarp is an Amazon tarp I'm testing. Take a look at the bag. Here's the bag for the Tensa. Nice bag. Comes with everything you need. Stuff sacks for everything. Directions. And the tarp is a Tahoe Trails tarp. There's the info. 210T polyester. It's an 11 foot by 9 foot hex cut. Just a cheap Amazon tarp. There's the Tensa without a tarp on it. You can see how high the head end is compared to the foot end. And then here is the boom for the boom stake. Very nice nail, reflective pull on it. Nice thick straps. So you can use it without that head end, but if you get a little bit of a gust of wind, you can see it will tip it. So to use the stand, it's fairly simple, but there is a little bit of a learning curve. And putting it up, it takes a little bit of fiddling to get it perfect, but once you get everything set, you don't have to adjust it anymore. It's set. Now maybe if you put a different hammock in, you might have to tweak the ridgeline just a little bit, but once you have, if you have a hammock that has a ridgeline, you can take this off after you get the hammock in and then use your hammock ridgeline as the ridgeline for the stand. So getting in, all you want to do is make sure your butt and your weight stays on the head end side of this baseline, because if not, gravity and it'll mousetrap on you. So getting in, you just get in your hammock like normal, making sure you're on the head end side of the base. Let me undo my bug net a little bit. As you can see here, we are up. And then once you get in your hammock, you can adjust some things a little bit depending on which side the poles are on and how you have the hammock set up. You can tweak it to, bias the hammock a little bit so you don't interfere with the poles, like your head doesn't hit it or your feet don't hit it, but there's plenty of room in here. Regular underquilt, regular tarp. You can use, with the tarp extensions, you can use a 12-foot tarp if you wanted to. It's just all how you adjust it. So we'll go ahead and lay down in here. And then boom. We are in the Tensa stand. You can see we got plenty of room. You can put it in porch mode. The pole is way out here. So in the middle of the night, it's not going to interfere with me at all. My feet are not even close to the pole over there. Plenty high off the ground. And then if I wanted the tarp pitched lower for the rain, I could bring the pole down. Still have it the same length for the ridge line, but I could bring it down to lower this so rain won't come in. But in a nutshell, that is the Tensa 4 Tensahedron stand. Just go to Tensa Outdoor. They have a website, just Google it if you want to check it out. So I wanted to give you guys a quick look at this. It came yesterday. So getting out, same thing. All my weight's on this side. And if you want to get a really good video of this, a lot better than mine, you can go check out Shug's channel. He's got an amazing video on the Tensa. So as the shoulder season, the hiking season, fall, winter gets closer, I'll be using the stand a lot more. It's still really hot here on the Chesapeake Bay. Too humid for me to actually hang, but I wanted to get it up and fiddle with it a little bit just to give you guys a shot. So I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors. This is the Tensahedron hammock stand, and I'll see you guys next time.